Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you an update of our first grade curriculum, From the Good and the Beautiful, what we like, what we don't like, and what we're doing about that. Plus you're going to kind of come along with us in a little day in the life of a first grader. So stay tuned.
Wait, I'm the first grader.
Yes, you are. Okay, well, if you are new, welcome to my channel, Pursuing Peace. And on this channel, I share my passions for Christ, for homeschooling, and for encouraging other mamas in their faith and in this crazy journey of motherhood. And so if that's something that you're interested in, or you'd like to just join us for the journey, then please subscribe to my channel.
Yes.
And don't forget to click the little bell icon so that way you know whenever new videos pop up. And also follow us over on Instagram. We do some fun stuff that we share pictures and videos of over there. So to start off our day, we have already gotten up, we've gotten dressed, we've eaten breakfast and had our Bible time, and I've done my cleaning routine already. And so now it's time for
School time!
So let's get started. Okay, so normally we start with like a circle time, but today I have a little different activity for the kids, so I don't want to run out of time to do that. So I just started with them over here doing their letter songs on YouTube, and so they're sitting there and they're watching that while I get stuff ready. Let's see, today is, what's today's date? Today is the 16th of April. Don't even ask me what day it is, but it's 2020, and we are in the middle of a quarantine. But something that good that has come out of this quarantine is that I've been able to explore different ways to teach the kids, and we have time to do that, so it's been really, really good for us. So you'll see one of our new little activities that we do. Like normally we have circle time where we'll do our Pledge of Allegiance and our ABCs and stuff like that. Now she's in first grade, so she's kind of beyond that now, but you know, we still have the little kids, so we still do a lot of that, and it's still beneficial for her too. She's only 6, so it's still good. So anyway, so we're gonna do a little bit of this, and then we're gonna start on our special activity, which it's based around what we're learning in classical conversations. So let me update you a little bit about classical conversations. We are Zooming with our CC community, and it's been really good. We just finished our school year, and I'm a little bit sad that we had to finish it and not be able to see each other, but it's okay because we will just meet up again next year, or we're going to have like a big kind of gathering once all of this quarantine stuff is over, so it's okay. But she is doing so good with it, and she's doing really good with her memory work and just learning and starting to put those connections together. Like for instance, we are learning about the presidents, and she just learned last week about the Gulf War. She said, "Mom, is that the same President Bush that was in the Gulf War?" And I was like, "Yes, baby, that's it." You know, so she's starting to really, really make these connections together. So we are loving Cece. All right, so what are we learning in science? We're learning about electricity. That's right. Okay, ohms measure what? Resistance. Volts measure what? Voltage. Good. What is it? Amps measure
current.
currents, and what's the other one? Watts measure ding. Ideas. Power. Okay, but listen to me real quick. So we are going to do a little science experiment, and we are going to learn about static electricity. Do y'all know what static electricity is? Have you ever been shocked?
No.
Remember, like this, so you touch somebody and it goes zip.
Or like when you slide down the park, it always does.
Right, exactly.
And we don't like it.
Exactly. Well, we are going to create some static electricity, okay, with this balloon. So what is our scientific method?
Our scientific method is questions, research, Hypothesis.
Analysis. No. Question, research, hypothesis, experiment, analysis.
Conclusion.
Conclusion. Good, good. What do you think is going to happen when I put this and I rub it on your head?
No, let me rub it on
Wait.
your head.
Oh, you're going to rub it on my head? Okay, well, what do you think is going to happen?
No, let's
Okay, Bubs, what do you think is going to happen when she rubs it on my head?
It's going to fall. Oh, no, not that. Then it'll sound squeaky.
It'll sound squeaky? That's a good hypothesis. What do you think, Aubrey?
I did this, and it sounded squeaky.
Okay, so do you think it's going to sound squeaky? Do you think anything is going to happen?
Never.
Never. I think it's going to
Yep.
explode. All right, so let's try it, okay? What is it called? Static electricity. Good. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is read a little bit from the Old World Echoes book. This is made by Classical Conversations, and it's just got old like stories and poems for like the different weeks. So for instance, this is week 1 and it goes all the way to week 24. And since we are on week 24, we're going to read the poem. Classical Conversations also puts out an activity pack to go with each week. So that's what we're doing here. We are coloring the picture for the activity. And the little one over here is eating a snack. Do you like your orange? Good.
Yeah.
Good. All right. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. So now we are doing handwriting. And for Abby, we had started doing this, writing with phonics, the cursive, because she had wanted to learn how to do cursive. And this is from Abeka. And it was working okay. We did a good amount of it. It's front and back. But I don't know, like after a while, it just got a little bit repetitive. It does have some activities in here, but I don't know, it just got a little bit repetitive and she got a little bit bored with it. And then I was realizing maybe about halfway through the book that she still wasn't able to read the cursive very well. So I don't know, we were going to finish this book, but The Good and the Beautiful just came out with their level, what level is this? 3? It's level 3? Yeah, with their level 3 handwriting, and it includes cursive, right? And it's got print in there too, which you wanted to kind of go back to, huh? So yeah, and so how are you liking this book so far?
Better.
You like this one better? Why do you like this one better?
Well, with one of them, I got it to draw my own thing because there's 6, and I got it to draw a unicorn.
Yeah, because there was space to draw something, and it said to draw something, and so you were able to draw a unicorn?
Yeah, and I also was able to draw a nest of birds.
A nest of birds. Yeah, so for example, if you see here, yeah, all you're going to do is you're going to write it, you're going to copy it right over here, okay?
Okay.
So she had a little activity that she did. They do a little bit of cursive, and I like the way that The Good and the Beautiful is teaching cursive. So the way it does it is she follows the colored dots, and they go in this order. They go in the rainbow order. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So she goes from red, she goes orange, and then yellow, and then green, because a lot of times too, like with the kids, they would go up here and then they come down here and then finish it up here. So it's nice to have the order in there very plainly. And at first I saw this and I was like, well, that might be a little bit confusing, but what do you think, Abby? Does that help you? Yeah? Do you like the following the colors of the rainbow?
Because I love rainbow.
You love rainbows? Yeah, it's such a fun way to do it, huh? Okay, so she is done here with this one page, and I usually only have her do one page a day, and that seems to be enough. And so now you can go ahead and go play, Abby. Okay, so at this point, I let her come and just kind of play on her tablet. She's not allowed to watch any what?
Videos.
Any videos, right. So she does not use it as a TV, but she can play on her different educational apps that we have. So we have like the Homer app, ABC Mouse, and Teacher Monster to Read. We have a few different educational apps on there for her that she can go in there and just play for a little bit while I finish up school with Aubrey or finish up school with Solomon. So which other one says I?
I.
Try it. See? It says it. Good job. Okay, so I finished with Aubrey, and now I'm about to go do school with Solomon. And Abby is a little teacher, and she is teaching Aubrey about the letters.
What sound does O make? Ah. Good job. P. What does the sound of P make? Good job. Q.
Okay, so now it is Abby's time.
Yeah.
Abby's turn.
Yeah, and I set it up the table for my mommy.
And she set up the table. So things started getting a little bit real in here earlier today, or earlier right now, right before we started school with Abby. Like all the kids wanted something at one time, and Abby sensed that I was getting a little bit overwhelmed, and so
Whenever she makes a face, then one of her face.
I make a face when I'm getting overwhelmed. Oh, that's good.
She like this.
Like this, yeah. Usually what I will do is I will and I just kind of stop, because if I don't do that, then I kind of just blow up on everybody, right? So we breathe and we pray. So she set everything up for me so that way it was ready to go when we came in, and she surprised me with it. So I love it, baby. That's the best thing ever. I love it when she does that a lot for me. She's a big helper, so thank you. So the first thing we do is we start with our math, and she's in math level 1 from the good and the beautiful. And the first thing we do is our calendar time. So go ahead and check off today's date. Today is the 16th.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 7 weeks. 7 days in a week.
Good job. And we have a little visitor here today. Hello.
Hello, visitor.
She just woke up from her nap. Okay, so we're not going to kind of go through all of the lessons. It's not going to be like a do a lesson with us video. If I did already film one, so if you're interested in that, I will leave the link up here somewhere, or it's going to also be in the description box if it doesn't pop up here. I've been having some issues with the iCards or whatever they're called. But right now she is working on her placement chart.
I'm already done.
Oh, you're done? Okay, so what is, so right up here, how many there are? Good. Okay, so she is doing the independent activity. So while she does that, I'll go ahead and give you a quick update on how level 1 math is going for us. So the math from the good and the beautiful always comes with an activity box, and we really like the activities, right? Do you like them?
Very much.
Very much. And she loves the games and loves all of the different manipulatives and everything in there. So this math is actually working really, really well. For level 1, as opposed to level K, there's a lot more games in there. And it takes a lot more to set up. If you did see my video from Do a Lesson with Us, there was a lot to set up in that video as far as the games go. And so sometimes that can be a little bit time consuming, and I find myself kind of not dreading the games, but just kind of like, oh, okay, well, I need to plan ahead a little bit more to make sure that we can fit this game in the time frame that I allot for it. Because so we only do it for maybe about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the day. And so sometimes we don't get to the games right away, and you know, she gets sad about that. And so I just need to plan ahead a little bit and make sure I have the cards all situated right. I think I need to find a different way to organize the different cards. Let me show you what cards I mean. So they have these game cards, and they are, I think it's like from 1 to 20, like 4 different groups of 1 to 20, but they always, for the games, they have you shuffle them. And so sometimes it's just hard to get them all together again, and making sure that I have, you know, 4 groups of 1 through 10 or 2 through 10, whatever the game calls for. So it's just a little bit harder to keep track of these, and so I just need a better system. If you are doing level 1 or just know how to keep track of different number cards, then leave a comment below and give me some ideas, because I'm having a little bit of trouble trying to organize it all. So that way it's just more efficient, more time efficient, really. But other than that, we are having a really good time with this. The games are actually a lot of fun. I find myself enjoying it, and I love that we get to play together as mom and daughter. Like, that's just a lot of fun. So we are liking the level 1 math.
So much.
Okay, so we finished math, and now we're moving on to language arts, which, as much as she loves math, which one's your favorite? Language arts. She really loves it. Why is this your favorite?
Because there's more activities, and there's my sight ladders where I get to color an animal.
You like the sight word ladders? Good. And it looks like we get to do those today. So let's go ahead and get those.
Right. Become another.
What is that?
Become another soul friend of doesn't.
Good. And that is your third check mark.
I know.
So you get to color. Okay, so while she's doing that, this other one decided to come over here and wanted to sit down with me. And she is in her jacket because she really, really loves her jacket. Do you like your jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's eating a chip. So let me just update you real quick on how we're liking the language arts. If you can't tell, we absolutely love it. This new edition, this 3rd edition of language arts level 1 is just so good. Like, it has so much in there. And like she said, the activities in there, there's painting, there's art, there's all kinds of stuff that's in there, not just reading or spelling. I love that it's all together in one. And I've said this before, and I love the way that it teaches, and I love the spiral approach to it. So that way she just gets it over and over and over again at different times in different ways. And so I really love it. Language arts level 1 through 5 is actually free and available online as a free download on thegoodandthebeautiful.com. And I'll go ahead and leave that link below so that way you can get it for yourself and try it out if you want to. It's really great. And when I first learned that it was a free curriculum, I was like, well, then it can't be any good, right? But you guys, this is so good. So go online, check it out. I highly recommend it. I have downloaded it, but I always just buy it because it's just more simple for me just to have it come already printed and bound and ready to go instead of me having to print it and bind it myself. But that's just me. So go check it out. Good, that's an open syllable, open syllable. Good. Okay, so we finished the bookwork part of our homeschool day, and we are sitting around here for lunch, and I'm going to do my read aloud. Right now we are reading Brian's Victory from the Good and the Beautiful library, and it is pretty good, you guys. I really enjoy it. It is a level 4 book, and it takes place during World War II in England and in Canada, and it kind of just goes through what the children have to deal with around the world. And we're almost done with it, so let's start reading. Okay, so everybody put your listening ears on. And zip. That's right. Good job. Okay. Chapter 12, Flora's Secret. Okay, so now we've finished lunch and I have put the rest of the kids down for their nap. And Abby, since she is 6 years old, she doesn't have to nap every time. I do every once in a while make her go lay down and read a book, just depending on what I need to do during the day or if I just want her to really read. But right now what she's doing is I've printed off some activities for her from CC Connected, which is part of Classical Conversations. It's a subscription that you can get when you are with Classical Conversations, and it just helps. It has a bunch of activities on there to just help the kids learn their memory work. And so right now she is doing a puzzle about interjections while I clean up just a bit from lunch. So now you're going to color South Africa and its different countries, okay? Now look over here. This is going to tell you which color to color the countries, okay? So what's the first one? All right, guys, well, that is it of our school day. What's next is everybody is napping, and Abby has done her activities for the day. So then she is going to go and read some books in the schoolroom, and then maybe have her go lay down, and then she can continue reading there if she wants to. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell icon so that way you know whenever new videos pop up. Follow us over on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram.
And check out the description box below for some additional videos that you might enjoy.
Videos.
All right, you guys. Well, clearly it is time for us to go. All right, so we will see you in our next video. I hope you're having a blessed day. Bye. Welcome back to my channel, Pursuing Peace. Well, if you are new, welcome back to my channel. Nope. Today I'm going to... No. Can you do it? Can you do it, Mama? Mama? Ready? Okay, so ohms measure what? Yeah, so things got a little bit real. Oh, they're still getting real.
Never Facebook.
Never Facebook.
Never Pinterest.
How do you even know what Pinterest is? Okay.
And not even on Google.
On Google? Yeah, don't follow me on Google.
Right.
All right, so we will see you later. All right, so we will check you out. All right, so we will see you in our next video. Bye-bye. Oh, wait.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.